So here's a non-Gilded Age question. Why is Joe Biden draining America's strategic petroleum reserve? He's doing it for election eve political price fixing. It's the most corrupt thing I've ever seen. Joining us now to talk about it, Senator Kevin Cramer, member of the Senate Environment and Public Works Committee. Senator Cramer, you know, it's bad enough he's depleted half of this thing. It's bad enough he's mistreating the Saudis, who I don't love, but, you know, they're not to blame for all this either. What if you ever do get another, OPEC embargo kind of thing? And furthermore, Kevin, just to throw more in the mix, one more thing. How are they going to buy this back? It's going to be $100. There's no cheap way to buy this back.
Well, Larry, on that point alone, this is bizarre. Remember, you were there. You were there. I was with you when Donald Trump filled the petroleum reserve with $30 a barrel oil. And he paid $30 to help keep our domestic energy sector afloat during the pandemic when the Saudis drove the price to negative. So $30. Joe Biden is talking about replenishing, after all of this draining it, replenishing it at $80 a barrel. Now, I wasn't that great at math, but I'm pretty sure that's an upside-down business decision.
Yes, it is.
To the other point, right? To
Yes.
the embargo point, what if that ever happens again? Well, even if it ever did happen, this is why we should be drilling more in the United States, because we live in a time of oil abundance, not oil scarcity. The embargo that happened in 1973 as a result of the Yom Kippur War, and I don't mean to get overly theological on you, but it was because our Arab neighbors attacked our very good friends Israel. With the help, by the way, it was Syria that attacked Israel with the help, by the way, of none other than the USSR, the Soviet Union. So here we go again. The difference being that as a weapon of war, oil is now abundant in the United States, not scarce like it was back then. This is wrong on so many levels from a policy perspective. It's hard to imagine what the president's thinking, if he's thinking at all.
And you know what else, Senator Cramer? I mean, here's Biden with these phony these phony taunts, these phony threats. We're going to show you consequences. Because Biden has wrecked our fossil fuel industry and turned the spigots off, he doesn't have any cards up his sleeve. And he's meanwhile treating the Saudis like dirt. The Saudis, by the way, voted against the Russian takeover of the Ukrainian provinces. And
that's right.
With us.
They did.
And the Saudis voted against the Russian incursion to break up sovereign boundaries. I'm not, I know Khashoggi was a horrible thing and MBS, but nonetheless, if we treat them like dirt, they're going to treat us like dirt. And I think that's self-defeating.
Well, they are frenemies, if you will. I mean, let's face it. But they're very important to us right now in the Middle East at a time when, remember, this same president's negotiating with Iran, for crying out loud.
Yep.
Our leverage on Iran is Saudi Arabia. Our leverage on Saudi Arabia is the fact that we can be oil sufficient, independent, even abundant. We don't need them for oil, and we need to start playing our leverage rather than giving up our leverage and then talking tough as though they somehow owe us something. It's bad again on so many levels.
Senator Cramer, also this I'm reading in the papers I hope I have this right. A 10 to 15 million barrel a day drawdown. I don't know, it might be higher than that. This will be the largest sale. This is so patently corrupt on the eve of the midterm elections to knock down gasoline prices. I mean, I've never seen anything so corrupt and so transparent that it's going to backfire on them.
It will backfire, Larry. First of all, it's going to have a minimal effect on the price of gasoline. Second of all, we're already down to only a 3-week supply. So let's just say, for example, that Hurricane Ian's younger brother, Hurricane Isaac, comes into the Gulf Coast and wipes out the coast of Texas and the coast of Louisiana. And suddenly we need all of that capacity that they were producing. And instead of unleashing the Bakken or unleashing West Texas or other areas of the United States, he instead needs to go to the SPRO, as we call it, the Strategic Petroleum Reserve. It's only been tapped 3 times. Twice in times of war, and the other time during the Hurricane Katrina. We made ourselves dependent again, Larry. It's so absurd. It's so wrong economically, from a national security standpoint, just from a geopolitical common sense standpoint. We should be using our resources to influence the world rather than being influenced by the world. And it's, again, wrong on many levels. And it is, to your point, very transparent that he's doing this on the eve of an election, in an election year that's going very poorly for Democrats. And all he's doing is adding fuel to his own fire, really.
He's not kidding anybody. He's not kidding anybody. This is pure corruption of the worst kind. Senator Cramer,
Not as long as you and I are around.
next week, we're going to have you back to talk about the GOP Senate and what they're going to do when the crisis comes. I didn't have time today because I went on about the new Gilded Age. But thank you for helping us, sir. You're always so terrific.
It's important stuff.
All right.